Have you already landed in Spain? Congratulations, but be careful. Your immigration and administrative clock starts ticking from minute 1. A common mistake many people make is treating the first 2 or 3 weeks as if they were on holiday in tourist mode. But in Spain, bureaucracy moves at its own pace, and losing the first days can leave you stuck with no easy way out. In the previous episodes of this series, we saw which permit you need and which documents you should prepare in your country of origin. Today, we move on to the third step, a guide for your first 72 hours in Spain and first weeks in Spain, with the urgent procedures you should not postpone if you want to secure your residence. Hello everyone, I'm Marina, an immigration lawyer at Balcells Group. When you arrive in a new country, it is completely normal to feel overwhelmed. There are 1,000 things to do: finding a place to sleep, understanding public transport, adapting to the timetable. However, in immigration, the order of steps does change the result. If you stay until the end, you will know the exact roadmap for your first days. Buying a Spanish SIM card, your first digital identity. The first thing you should do when you leave the airport is buy a local SIM card, so you have a Spanish phone number. Do not make the mistake of using international roaming plan for now. In Spain, your phone number is a tool that, although it is not mandatory, we recommend having from the beginning. You will need it from the first moment to receive confirmation messages from the government's cita previa appointment system, open a bank account, fill an immigration fee forms, receive calls from landlords or real estate agencies. In Spain, for security reasons, anonymous SIM cards do not exist. You will have to go to a shop and show your original passport so they can register the line under your name. A prepaid SIM card will be enough to start, because monthly contracts usually require a Spanish bank account or an NI number. Keep your proof of arrival safe. Be careful with stopovers. If you enter Spain as a tourist or with a visa to process your residence from Spain, proving the exact day you enter Spanish territory is essential for calculating your legal deadlines. There are 2 possible scenarios, and in one of them you must be especially careful. If you fly directly from your country of residence outside Europe to Spanish airports such as Madrid Barajas or Barcelona El Prat, you will go through immigration control and enter Europe in Spain. But the second scenario is that you have a stopover in another European country. For example, your flight is Bogota-Frankfurt and then Frankfurt-Madrid. In that case, your entry into Europe will be in Germany, not in Spain. For the Spanish authorities, you have not officially arrived in Spain. In this case, you have the legal obligation to make a declaration of entry at a national police station within your first 3 working days, or you must keep the boarding pass of your second flight as if it were gold. Without this, proving when your 90 days started can become a problem. The housing puzzle and the warning about scams. The next big challenge is finding somewhere to live. Normally, during the first weeks, you might stay in a hotel, Airbnb, or at a friend's place. But once your residence is approved, you will need to find your permanent home. Do not only look for a nice place, look for a place where they allow you to register your address. The empadronamiento is the official register that proves you live in Spanish municipality. Without it, you cannot apply for the public health card, enroll your children in school, or move forward with many residence permits. The next video in the series will be fully dedicated to explaining how to register your address step by step, which documents you need, and what to do if the landlord makes it difficult for you. For now, remember this: when you look for an apartment or a room, always confirm they will give you a contract so you can register your address. And be very careful with scams. There is a very common mistake people make because they are desperate to arrive and find an apartment quickly, paying deposits or reservations through platforms before seeing the apartment in person. If the landlord tells you they are outside Spain and will send you the keys by mail, if you make a bank transfer, it is a scam 99% of the time. Do not pay anything without seeing the apartment and checking the identity of the person renting it to you. Opening a bank account with your passport, non-resident account. Many immigrants think, until I have my residence card, the TIE, I cannot open a bank account. Mistake. You need a bank account soon to pay deposits, receive income, or prove financial means. You can open an account using only your valid passport. This is known as a non-resident bank account. Traditional banks such as BBVA, Santander, CaixaBank, or Sabadell may allow you to open one, although they usually charge higher maintenance fees than for residents and may ask you for a non-resident certificate. If you have just arrived in Spain or you are planning your trip, remember that you do not have to do this process alone. In the description of this video, you will find a direct link to book a consultation with our immigration lawyers. We will analyze your case from day 1 one to design your legal strategy. Also, by using the code YouTube10, you will get a 10% discount on your consultation. Do not confuse the NIE with the TIE from day one. This is the #1 concept mistake in Spain. You will hear everyone say, I need to get my NIE, or they are asking me for the NIE at the gym. Let's make it clear so you can speak like an expert from the beginning. The NI number, NIE, which means Foreign Identity Number, is only a sequential identification number. It starts with X, Y, or Z, and is assigned to you by the Spanish state. It is your ID number for bureaucracy, but it's only a number. If you came with a visa approved by the consul in your country, look carefully. Your NIE is already printed on the visa in your passport. You do not need to go and get it. You already have it. The TIE, the TIE, which means Foreigner Identity Card, is the physical plastic card with your photo and fingerprints that proves you are a legal resident. This card is requested at the police station after your residence has been approved in Spain. Knowing the difference will help you avoid booking the wrong appointments with the administration. During your first days, if you already have a visa, your legal identification is your passport plus the NIE printed inside it. Understanding the reality of your 90 days tourist days. If your plan is to apply for a permit that allows you to submit application from inside Spain, such as the digital nomad permit, the highly qualified professional permit, or any other permit under the law 14/13, remember that the maximum legal period to stay here as a tourist is 90 days. 90 days may seem like a forever when you are packing your bags, but between settling, getting your address registration, opening a bank account, and organizing your files, you can easily lose 45 days. Our strict recommendation as a lawyer is this: you should work on the basis that your file must be submitted through the online platform within the first 60 days. If the immigration website fails that day, you could fall into irregular status. What happens with medical care if I get sick during the first days? This is a very common question, and it causes a lot of anxiety. If I have just arrived and I do not have a residence or social security yet, what happens if I have a medical emergency? During your first days, your healthcare depends on what you did in the previous step. If you followed our advice from the previous video, you will have private health insurance or travel insurance with coverage in Spain. If you have a health problem, do not go directly to a public hospital unless it's a life-threatening emergency, such as an accident. Call the international assistance number of your insurance company. They will tell you which private clinic or hospital you should go to in your city so that the consultation is fully covered. Once your work permit is approved, then you can go to the public healthcare, known as CAP, in your neighborhood to apply for your public health card, if your permit gives you the right to access it. Settling in Spain is a wonderful adventure, but it requires administrative discipline during the first weeks. At Balcells Group, we make sure your arrival is as smooth as possible. We can submit your residence application online, which greatly speeds up the deadline without you having to struggle with the appointment system. Write to us at info@balcellsgroup.com or book your consultation through the link in the description. Remember to use the code YouTube10 to get your discount. Subscribe, click the bell to follow the full series, and make sure your move to Spain a real success. See you in the next video.